So in front of me right here, I have the Studioprojects C1 large diaphragm condenser microphone, and I did a video on this on how I recently modded this microphone to sound extremely similar to a Neumann u87 for a very small fraction of the price. I'll put a link to that video down below, but what I have today is another C1 that is completely unmodded, and what we're going to do is use our ears to hear the accumulative difference of one microphone versus the other once we start building a song from scratch, layer upon layer. So we've got this mic versus this mic, so you know what that means. It's time for So just a quick rundown on what I did for this video. We had both microphones phase aligned and positioned correctly for every instrument recorded in this track. They were equally level matched, both as close as possible in tracking and then in post as well. I made sure that everything is gain matched within 0.1 or 0.2 of a dB. So there is no volume mismatches. All you're hearing is a direct comparison between this mic and this mic at exactly the same dB levels. So hopefully you guys could hear the differences that I'm hearing between the modded C1 versus the unmodded C1. So some of the things I'm hearing is the extended low frequency response of the modded version and the overhyped high frequencies of the unmodded version. You can definitely hear the cymbals are a little bit harsh, a little bit overly bright, whereas in the modded version, the cymbals tail off much nicer and sound much more natural. You should also be able to hear the kick drum more clearly in the modded version. And I feel like even though the unmodded version sounds bright and can kind of trick our ears into sounding better, the modded version of the C1 actually sounds more finished to my ears. It just mixes together better. All of the tracks just come together, whereas with the unmodded C1, everything's fighting a little bit more in the mix. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. If you want to hear the raw stems, I'll put a link to them on my website down below. As always, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'm Mitch from the DIYRecordingstudio.com. I'll catch you soon.